Heidi ho, good neighbor. It's Tuesday morning, and I want to talk about a magazine I get. It's a monthly, although this is the September-October issue, so apparently it's bi-monthly sometimes. Or, yeah. Anyway, this comes from the Institute for Creation Research. You can go to their website at icr.org. Institute for Creation Research. These folks are the ones actually that were founded after the book, or maybe at the time of the book, The Genesis Flood, which I read earlier this year and talked about in one of my videos. Dr. Henry Morris, I believe, is considered to be the founder of the Institute for Creation Research. They have a big center, museum, which includes a museum and other things, probably in Dallas, Texas, I believe. Was opened just a few years ago. And actually, I also believe that's where Ken Ham got his start. He's the fellow that built the Ark Encounter and the Creation Museum up in Kentucky. I think he started with ICR and then went off. He's the Disney side of creation, and I don't mean to say that disparagingly. He does excellent. He and his team have done excellent work. If you haven't been to the Ark Encounter or the Creation Museum in Kentucky, they're about a half an hour apart. They're separate venues, but if you can get there, get there. Plan to spend at least a day at each of those locations. Phenomenal work. Anyway, ICR. And Ken Ham is Answers in Genesis. You can go to answersingenesis.org and find a lot of material there. I think they have a free magazine. I couldn't find it on their website. I think we still get that. Maybe they've stopped that. But anyway, Acts and Facts. This is the current issue of the Institute for Creation Research. And this magazine is free. It's not a big magazine, but it's loaded. It's loaded with stuff. In fact, I mean, on the back they have a kids page. This one's about geysers. Actually, I guess a couple of there's some comic strip here every month, and of course books and videos and so on and so forth that everybody has these days. But they have a lot of articles, and I've read the entire magazine. It doesn't take long, although it's challenging. They had one on the La Brea tar pits, which is less challenging. My grandson Forrest wants to get this issue when I'm done with it. I read one. This issue contains part 4 of why biology needs a theory of biological design. And I don't know how many parts they are going to have, but it is an amazing project that ICR and I think other creationists are involved with in developing something to counteract the theory of evolution, which is totally bogus. I got to tell you, it's totally bogus. Science does not support it. It's impossible. And anyway, the theory of biological design takes an entirely different approach to studying nature, basically. It takes an engineering approach rather than trying to theorize how things became as they are. They look specifically at an entity, whether it's a plant or an animal or anything, a single cell, and say, okay, how is that designed? What are the... We'll talk more.